Okay, money ideas. How to make money on Onlyfans in 2023, featuring Tyga. Agenda. In today's video, we're talking about Tyga. So let's get into the video. So Tyga, he has 37 million followers on Instagram, 11 million subscribers on YouTube, 4 million followers on Twitter, 10 million followers on TikTok, and 23 million followers on Facebook. His net worth is $5 million. His timeline. So in the year 2000, he was born and raised in Compton, California, until he moved to Gardner at around 11 or 12 years old. In 2007, he releases his debut mixtape, Young on Probation. In 2008, he released his debut independent album, No Introductions. In 2008, he signs a record deal with Lil Wayne's Young Money Cash Money Records. In 2008, he was robbed for his chain by an unknown assailant at gunpoint. In 2011, Tyga meets Blac Chyna at the Fame Tour after party with Chris Brown at King of Diamonds. In 2012, Tyga and Blac Chyna become a couple, get engaged, give birth to their first son, but later they split. In 2012, he produces and co-directs Rack City, the XXX movie, starring many well-known adult entertainment performers. In 2014, he has an argument with his record label, Young Money Cash Money Records, claiming his music was being held hostage. In 2015, he released his gold album, 18th Dynasty, independently, but achieved poor sales. In 2015, he releases a reality show on MTV called Kingin' with Tyga. In 2016, he signs to Kanye West's Good Music record label, which was part of Def Jam Recordings. In 2017, he stars in the TV series Scream Resurrection. In 2018, he releases the hit single Taste with Offset, which peaks at number 8 on the US Billboard Hot 100. In 2020, he partners with businessman Robert Earl to launch Tyga Bites. Plus, he creates Onlyfans account to share explicit content with his fans. In 2021, he becomes the 4th highest earning Onlyfans creator with 21 million subscribers. And in 2022, deletes his Onlyfans account amidst their new rulings and creates an Onlyfans rival called MyStar. How he makes his money. 1. Subscribers. On his Onlyfans account, prior to deletion, he had approximately 21 million subscribers, paying him $15 per month, estimated earnings of $7 million per month, and $84 million in 2021 alone. Music. During his music career, he's been signed to various record labels and released numerous singles and albums, performed many concerts and tours. Endorsements. He signed endorsement deals with a number of brands and businesses, including Boohoo Man, For Action, Crisp, and 138 Water. YouTube partner. He has a YouTube channel where he shares music content. The YouTube partnership pays content creators based on views, subscribers, and more. TikTok Creator Fund. He has a TikTok channel where he shares music, behind the scenes, vlogs, and entertainment content. The TikTok Creator Fund pays content creators based on views, subscribers, and more. Business. He has had multiple businesses, which he's operated, including 2 Raw, Tyga Bites, MyStar, Last Kings, and more. Film. He has starred in movies including Barbershop, The Next Cut, Once Upon a Time in Venice, and Welcome to My Life. TV. He starred on TV shows including Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Scream Resurrection, The Masked Singer, All That, and many more. Bookings. He's been booked for performances and attendances at various nightclubs and private events, including Opium, Barcelona. Modeling. He's modeled for magazine publications including GQ Magazine, Rain Magazine, Basic Magazine, Flaunt Magazine, and more. Tyga's earnings from Onlyfans for 2022 were $7.69 million. Source: Influencer Marketing Hub. Key takeaway from all of this is be consistent. Tyga's been doing a lot of different things for quite a long period of time. His music hasn't always been doing well. He's put out a number of albums. Maybe every year he's almost put out a new album or a mixtape, but some of them have had poor sales. He's had poor performances. He's gone through a lot of ups and downs, not all positive. He had breakups with Black China. He also had a girlfriend called Kylie Jenner who he had a breakup with. He's had a lot of, difficult times. He's had financial difficult times as well. But one thing you can say that is he's been consistent. I mean, to this day, he's still at it. He's still proceeding to engage and create stuff, create content, whether that be for OnlyFans, whether that be music content, whether that be, trying to get in films and programs. He's been very consistent in that way. Hasn't always had great results, but he's been consistent. And that's a big takeaway we can learn from that with what we're doing. If you're trying to become an influencer or you're trying to, teach or start an online business or do whatever you're doing on OnlyFans, you need to be consistent with OnlyFans. You can't expect just to be on OnlyFans today and then you have to get results in 1 year. And if it doesn't happen in 1 year, then you just drop off. It needs to be a consistent, strategy that you're going to be creating valuable content for a period of years at least, isn't it? Not just, one and done. Being on OnlyFans is not much different than being on YouTube or being on TikTok or Instagram or any other platforms. You need to be consistent with it for it to work. Make a real effort. Now, with his OnlyFans, he hasn't just put up any old stuff. He actually made an effort to go and get, other people and bring them into the videos with him. So that would have cost money. That would have cost a lot of time and planning and effort. It wasn't just him just pulling out his phone and just filming himself. He had put a lot of thought into this to make sure that the content that he put in his OnlyFans were engaging, enticing, and actually interesting for people to actually want to subscribe and pay even the $15. So think about that for yourself. When you're creating the content for your OnlyFans, if you're planning to make money on OnlyFans, make a real effort with that. So plan it in advance. Think about, okay, fine, what am I going to be, providing content-wise? Is it going to be, educational, entertaining? Is it going to be, inspiring, motivating? What are you planning? And then really put some thought and make a good effort with it, make something that's actually going to be valuable so that, you can actually convince people to purchase the subscription for your OnlyFans. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. Be prepared to pivot. Now, with Tyga, he's had to pivot quite a number of times. Sometimes he's had to pivot even from one record label to going independent or going from one record label to another record label. He's also had to pivot from doing certain business ventures which did or didn't work and then having to pivot into other areas. And he's done a lot of pivoting, maybe sometimes a bit too much pivoting. But what we can learn from him is that, sometimes you have to be willing to pivot. You can't just stay on one, methodology, one plan, one, roadmap to any journey, any goal or achievement you're hoping to expect. You can't just prepare yourself just for one path. That path might lead to an obstacle. And if it leads to an obstacle or an obstruction, you need to be able to pivot so you can get around it, get over it, get under it, go through it if you have to. That's how you're going to achieve your goals. So with your OnlyFans, be prepared to pivot. If you find that you're putting out a certain type of content and it's not really, resonating with people, pivot and see if you can create a different type of content and see how that resonates so that you can actually build an audience and actually start generating money from your OnlyFans. So the action steps. The action steps for today's video are the following. 1, I want you to create your OnlyFans account if you haven't already done so we can start actually going ahead with that. 2, I want you to design it. So that means actually adding in your content. So pictures, whether that be cover images, whether that be, bio, profile information about yourself, adding videos, text, posts, fill it out, complete all of the settings and complete all of the, all of the information you asked for to complete your profile so we can actually start working on stuff. 3, I want you to post content daily. So, decide upon what content you're going to create and start making it, at least for the first 30 days, make a pact, or even 90 days, I reckon, make a pact to basically put content out there every day so you gain some momentum. So then you can also start finding yourself because you're going to start looking at the analytics and you're going to see that, okay, of the content I've been putting out on my OnlyFans, this resonates more with people. People are liking this more and people don't seem to be resonating or liking this. So, the stuff that's working well, you do more. The stuff that's not working well, you do less of or you don't do it at all. Charge subscription. Of course, the whole point of the OnlyFans over other social media platforms is that it allows you to, charge those people that are viewing your content for viewing that content. So, make sure you are doing that. Don't use the free method. I want you to really go out there and start, putting the charge on people to actually, even if it's just £5 or $5 or something really small, put a charge on the content you're putting out there so that you can actually generate some money from it as you're building this audience up. And you can do free stuff on other platforms like Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and so on. But with this one, let's keep it at a price, a £5 or £10 early days. And then as you build an audience and you really start to improve the quality of what you're putting on there, then you can maybe raise it to 15 or 20, and go from there. If you fail, well done for trying. Most don't even get that far. Yeah, I want you to fail. I want you to actually go out there and try and put something out there on OnlyFans and fail, get no views. That at least means that you've actually done the work. You've actually gone out there and you haven't just thought about something. You've actually gone and taken action, because from 0 views, we can work on getting you to 10 views, work on getting to 100 views, go from 0 subscribers, work on getting you to 10 subscribers, 100 subscribers, and then we go from there. But if you're not prepared to fail, you're not going to actually succeed. And as usual, like, subscribe, and share. Leave a comment below, and I'll give you my 2 cents.